Okay, so good morning everyone. Welcome to again your Google School of Arts and Trades. And before we start, kindly stand and let us put ourselves into the presence of God. Okay, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, now you can take your seat. So I have here the attendance sheet. Please write your name and of course your contact number. Okay, thank you so much. Now you can submit your additional documents like your certificate. Okay, you are Ms. Laurente, and I have read here that you are a graduate of Bachelor of Technology in Library Education, major in Home Economics. So it is very interesting since you are a graduate student. So I have here the data gathering tool to further assess your qualification for this competency. And of course, now we have also here the pre-test. Don't worry, this pre-test will not will just measure your prior knowledge for this qualification. So I have already here the attendance sheet and your documents. Please sit back and relax for our formal orientation. Okay? So okay, welcome training to Google School of Arts and Trades in Cagayan de Oro City. Cagayan de Oro City Google School of Arts and Trades is an institution that will foster the learning of the students in terms of technical skills and of course vocational skills that will be able to be qualified for the different industry sector here in the Philippines, but of course around the world. Okay, I am Japet Gacho, a development director of this institution. I am a graduate of Bachelor of Technology in Library Education, major in Home Economics. I have also an NC2 of Electrical Installation and Maintenance, and of course a Dressmaking NC2. So now let's have first our proper orientation. Here we'll be able to talk about the Dressmaking NC2. Also, in this orientation, we will talk about the 10 principles of CBT. Then, of course, the comparative analysis between traditional education and CBT. We have also here the role of the CBT, role of CBT trainee, and of course, workflow of CBT. Okay, so CBT, competency-based training, it is a delivery approach that focuses on the competency development of the learner as a result of the training. So it is something that you will be able to develop the skills that you will be able to acquire after the training. Okay, so next is we have here the 10 principles of CBT. So do you have any idea about the 10 principles of CBT? Can you read the principle number 1?
10 principles in CBT. Firstly, the training is based on a curriculum developed from the competency standard. Secondly, learning is competency-based or modular in structure. Third, training delivery is individualized and self-paced. Fourth, the training is based on work that must be performed. Fifth, training materials are directly related to the competency standards in the curriculum.
Okay, thank you so much. So here, the principles of CBT, the number 1 is it is based on curriculum. So it is based on the curriculum that is being developed by the competency standard. And this competency standard is the standard based on the different industry sector. So number 2 here is learning is competency based or modular in structure. So I will be giving you the module later in order for you to have your self-paced. So 3, training delivery is individualized and self-paced. So self-paced, then you can say you will do your own learning. Okay. So the training is based on work that must be performed, and the fifth is training materials and directly related to the competency standards and of course the curriculum. Okay, number 6 is we have here assessment of learners is based in the collection of evidences of work performance based on industry or organizational required standard. Training is based on and off the job components and off the job components. The system allows recognition of prior learning. So here we're going to acknowledge your prior learning this qualification and of course this competency. And the system allows for learner to enter and exit programs at different times and levels. So there is a multiple entries here in CPT, and approved training programs are nationally accredited. So nationally accredited, not just here in the Philippines, but of course around the world. So we have here the comparative analysis of CPT. Okay, so traditional approach. A traditional approach, so instructors focus in managing instruction, while in CPT, trainees focus in managing grading. Okay, so here in traditional approach, it is teacher-centered. While in CPT, it is a learner-centered, well, you're going to do your own learning. While the role of the teacher in CPT is going to facilitate and guide you for the different tasks that you will be performing. Okay? Okay, so here the instructor controls the learning phase, while in CPT, each trainee progresses at his or her own pace. So it is a teacher-centered, while in CPT, it is a learner-centered. Okay, now we have the role of a CPT trader. So my role as a trader, and of course later on we will talk about your role as a trainee. So the CPT trainer serves as a team member to determine what is to be learned, stimulates students' motivation, manages learning and consultation rather than providing of information, the facilitator of the learning, diagnoses and solves learning problems, evaluates students' achievements, and assesses learners to obtain individualized rewards. So here, my role is just going to manage you on performing the task and of course, providing feedback on the progress of your performance. Okay, now we'll talk about your role as a trainee. So here, trainees will select what they want to learn and when they want to learn it within Okay, the second is trainees learn at their own rate within program guidelines, and the third is trainees may request to receive credit for what they already know, and trainees will choose how they want to learn individually on a one-to-one basis, a small group or in a large group or with audio visuals. So trainees are responsible for what they learn and when they learn it. Trainees decided when they are ready to perform each task or demonstrate mastery of learning to a job-like level of proficiency before receiving credit to the task, and trainees help develop personalized prescription for learning work out cooperatively and based upon what the students already knows, his preference for the learning style, and other needs. So that is your role as a trainee. So you will be the one to perform the task and of course do your reading for the different materials that you will be using in performing. So we have here the flow chart. We have here the flow chart of the CPT. So here you're going to enter the program, and you're going after entering, you're going to select the competency and of course receive instructions. Then after that, you're going to review all the materials. We have here multimedia. You can also practical skills and workshops and receive assistance and feedback. We have also here the review of the learning package on the materials that you will be using later on. So after you're going to review all the materials, and of course this is the time that you're going to perform the task. The first is student attempts a task, and of course the instructor will observe your performance. Me, I will going to observe you, and the next is I'm going to rate your performance, and the student rates on performance, of course. So here, you're going to assess yourself if you are satisfactorily perform the competency or having a competency been achieved. So gagawin mo pag yes, then you're going to exit the program. Then if no, if you're not yet competent, then you're going to go back to the learning materials. You're going to review all the learning materials, then having assessment, of course, you're going to attempt the task, then and then to take if you have satisfactorily performed, then you're going to exit the program. Okay. So we have the qualification of rating. Okay. So basic, common, and core competencies. Competency-based learning module, the CPLM. We're going to talk about that later. Of course, you have the parts of the CPLM, the methodologies, monitoring tools, the achievement, and the progress chart. So we have the achievement and the progress chart, and of course the evaluation tools. So introduction, we have an introduction to dressmaking in C2. So dressmaking in C2 qualification consists of competencies that a person must achieve to enable teamwork to draft and cut the fabric, layout pattern, and then material fabric. So material fabric and apply finishing touches and the latest casual apparel of the garment sector or the male casual apparel. And of course, casual apparel consists of casual dress, blouse, skirt, trousers, shorts, and of course the clothes. Okay, so here in Dressmaking in situ, we have the basic competencies. We have 4 basic competencies, and of course the common competencies. We have also 4 common competencies, and of course 4 competencies. But we will be focusing on the 4 competencies because the basic and the common will be able to observe during your performance. So, basic competencies: participate in workplace communication, work in team environment, practice career professionalism, practice occupational health and safety procedures, and of course, in common, we have here carry out measurements and calculation. Common 2, we have here set up and operate the machines, and 3, perform basic maintenance. And 4, we have here apply quality standards. While here in core competencies that will be observing later, the first is we have a draft and cut a pattern of casual apparel, prepare and cut materials of casual apparel, sew casual apparel, and apply finishing touches on casual apparel. Okay, what is a CDLN? Okay, do you have any idea what is CDLN?
I think CDLM is like the module or the guide for the trainings, the rigid training.
Exactly, you are correct. So, CDLM is simply a design frame to develop training materials. It could be a book, but it is a unique book. Okay, so CBLM refers to media that contain information related to work requirement, learning that is guided toward achieving the competency required in the workplace, and tools that facilitate individual learning process. Instruments that measure the competency required in the workplace. So that is a CBLM. So where we the parts of the CBLM. So the front page, the list of competencies, the module content, the learning outcomes, summary, learning experiences, information sheet, self-check, answer key, operation task, job sheet, performance criteria, checklist, and of course the reference for recorded learning. So we have the methodologies that you'll be using. You have here the self-paced where you're going to do your own learning, and of course demonstration for your actual performance. So our monitoring tools, you have here the progress chart and of course the achievement chart. Where I'm going to check if you have complete a certain activity. So we have the evaluation tools. We have weighted test. Do you like weighted test?
Yes.
Okay, so you have good choice. Direct observation, pre-test, post-test. Of course, aside sa pre-test, we have the post-test after the um, your, after the training in order to analyze if you have improved your skills of performance. So another thing is you have oral questioning. So we have the training activity matrix. Dito natin ilalagay after the pre-test um, after recognizing your prior training, kung if you have already that skills. Enhance your learning experiences while you're in the institution and want you to be familiarized with the different areas. So I can assure you that all our workshops here have a good layout and can take your notes and open to write the tool. So this area, this is what we call the contextual learning laboratory. So here we will be having our discussion and of course here is a lecture. So the next is we have the dangerous resource centers. So here in dangerous resource centers where the materials are kept, and of course we have the institutional assessment area where the assessment will be conducted. But here we have the practical work area where you're going to demonstrate and of course you practice your skills in terms of pressing later. So and next we have the learning resource area. So here in learning resource area where all the materials, for example, books that we will be using. So we have the distance learning area. If in case we don't have a in-person learning, so you will be using the distance learning area. So there will be the quality control area and of course the computer laboratory. Here in computer laboratory, you're going to enhance your practice your IT skill. We have also here the computers. For example, if you want to use our Microsoft and of course PowerPoint, you can use our computer. And the support service area, where the support will be addressed here in support service area. Good morning, class. Okay,
Good
so
morning, sir.
before we start, can we stand and let us put ourselves in the process of God. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay. One of the competencies of dressmaking is how to press the glue. So I have here the learning module for you to learn the different ways of what it pressing. So please study. Okay, so are you done? Thank you so much. Based on the prior training, I will be assigning you to the practical work area where you're going to demonstrate your skills based on the RPL that we had. Okay, so please follow me here. Okay, so thank you so much, Ms. Lakati. So, based on your performance, I find that you have already demonstrated properly how to do the pressing. So just wait here and I will record your performance. Okay, so Ms. Lakati, I have here written test to assess your performance. Okay, let me check your paper. Okay, here based on your written test, you've got a 28 out of 30, and that is a very good score. So I have here a question based on your performance on pressing. So what is the tool that the main tool that you use in pressing?
So the main and very specific tool that we use in pressing is the iron, as well as the glove where you will place the garment that you will be pressing on.
Okay, so thank you so much for that. And based on your answer and the point that you have really enough knowledge on pricing. So I think that that since that you are accomplished by your class, so I will recognize your career training. So this is a certificate of completion of according to this laboratory. So
Yes, sir.
okay, thank you so much. So that you have already completed your um, activities here. Good morning, Bailey.
Good morning, sir.
Before we start, let us stand praise and prove ourselves into the presence of the Lord. So, in the name of the Father, in the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Amen. So, I want you to know that you really did a good job, and since we had our pre-test and now we will be having our post-test in order for me to assess you if you have really improved or mastered your skills. So we have here a pre-test. Can you answer this one? Okay, are you done? Thank you so much. Just wait here. I will just check your um, okay, wow, very good. Based on your post test, you have got a score of 29 out of 30. That is very impressive. Okay, nevertheless, based on the overall score, you will be assessed on May 16, 2023, and I have made a slip for your assessment. Okay. Lastly, before you quieten your face, I want you to answer this evaluation form to measure how your training and the trainer conducted. So, okay, this will help improve us more. Okay, thank you so much, thank you so much for your cooperation, and I hope that you will pass your assessment. And if you have any queries on the date of the assessment, just feel free to message me or email me on my email address, and of course on my mobile phone. So thank you so much. Can you stand for our prayer? The Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.